Alright, so this is that detail I did earlier. I noticed a little, looked like somebody hit something a little buff, so I'm gonna buff it out. I'm thinking these wet sanded, so I should get with Meguiar's 105 205. See if you guys see. I'm gonna use my little Milwaukee 30-inch. See if I can show you guys what it looks like here. A little damage. It's all right here. I don't know if you can see it or not in the light. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with 105. So I'm gonna go with the cutting pad. I'm just gonna use, I think I got, I'm gonna use a little wool pad. Got wool with 105. So let's shake this bad boy up. Sometimes this thing dries up quick. Get a little low. Alright. Let's smear it on there. I should have to wet sand it, but sometimes I have to wet sand. Hopefully I don't. Do it light so I don't clean over. Alright, good deal. You probably could wet sand it, but it got all the paint transfer off. So I'm gonna go back with the Alright, so the 105 didn't do the trick, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some wet sand. I'm gonna start out with 2000. And all I'm using is some wax and a little bit of water. Put that much wax, rest water. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it on there. Just wet sand it down. Let's get the. I'm starting with 2000. See if 2000 will take out the light scratches. Let's go 1500. Let me see here. 1500. 1000. Go with 1000. I'll go with 1000 and then back up to 2000. You never want to wet sand on the, on the edges or anything, because that's where the thinnest part of the paint's at. Let's get where the scratches are at. A little bit right here in the corner, so I'm gonna go ahead and be careful on that. Make sure I don't burn the paint. You don't have to be perfect, you know what I mean? Just get it the most you can. You go back to the compound. Alright. A little bit more spot, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit these a little bit. I'll go back with the 2. Not much pressure, just, you know what I mean, just a little bit. It's enough. You don't want to push down, I'm saying, you know what I mean, just lightly, just sand it. Pretty much let the sandpaper do the work. Just you got it back and forth. A little bit of elbow grease, you know. All right. Now let's go back with 2000. That did the job. Oh yeah. Go one more time with a little 2000 to get it smooth, nice and level, smooth. All right. Now let's go with so I went with wet sand 1000 to 1500 to 2000. No wait, 1000 to 2000, sorry. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just use the compound. I got most of the scratches out, so go with the compound. Meguiar's 105. That's what I use here at work, 105, 205 by my own. I have a Just Car. Go with the 105 wool pad. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better. Go with a little bit of a, clean out the pad a little bit. Go with one more time the compound. Might go back with the foam pad. You can use a big DeWalt rotary if you want to, but I use my little 3-inch. A couple little wet sand marks right here to finish that off. Alright, now I'm gonna go back with the foam pad. The cut pad, I'm gonna use the compound one more time with the foam. Right in there. Hit it real quick, make sure it don't fling. I'm gonna finish off with the swirl polish. Get all the swirls out, because since I'm using a rotary, it's gonna swirl up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use the swirl eliminator polish. You use this after you compound and everything. And this will take away the swirls and everything, because I'm using a little rotary, so obviously you're gonna have swirls. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off with this. Shake her up a little bit. A little bit on, a couple drops. And then just kind of smear it out a little bit. Looks 10 times better. I'm going to do one more pass. I should have primed the pad a little bit, and it could have. All right. A little wax. Get all the excess compound off. Oh, looks a lot better. Okay, I'll show you. It looks a lot better. You get, there ain't no paint transfer or nothing on it. So yeah, okay. So that's just had a bunch of some scratches on it and some paint transfer. So I tried to compound it first, but obviously it didn't do the job. So I went with a 1000 to a 2000 wet sand. Then went back with a compound, Meguiar's 105, and finished it off with a swirl eliminator polish. This is excellent stuff, actually. So I mean, you've never used it, you can try it. It's good on black paint. It's good on anything. It takes away the swirls instantly, especially if you use a rotary. You're gonna want to use that to take the swirls out. Instead of using the compound, polish, and swirl, so you have to use 3 different waxes. So I'll just go ahead and use this to combine. The polish swirl remover works excellent. All right, folks, remember, like and subscribe and hit the little bell so you can get my next notification on my video. Peace.